ATG Real Hits Roll back again with another review, this time for the Final Fantasy XVI demo that just dropped exclusively for PlayStation. Highly anticipated. And if you guys don't know already, you can play the demo today. It is like the first 2 hours of the game, probably less depending on how fast you're playing it. Get you from point A to point B. I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't played it, but I'm just going to give my review of what I thought about the game, the gameplay, etc. I'm first of all, I'm surprised that they able to. I know they were talking about it, but released a demo for the game. In general, this is supposed to come out. Let me see. As of this date, it's supposed to come out the 23rd on Friday. So if you are already have this pre-ordered, or you just like, man, I don't want to get spoiled, it's fine, right? So you get to play like 2 hours of the game, and wherever you play, wherever you get up to, you can continue your progress from where you left the demo. You don't get too far, but you get a good feel of like what the story is going to be. Man, I feel like Final Fantasy 15 for me. First of all, I feel like it missed the mark. It really hit the mark on the on the gameplay, on the combat. It really got that right on some aspects, but it really dropped the ball on the story. And that's something that I was missing. That was just large gaps of like what the freak was going on. Dealing with Noctis and everything. Like you had to have watched other pieces of the puzzle to excuse me, to really know what was going on. And Final Fantasy 15, like I said, while it was good, it had to fill in the blanks later with the DLC. Final Fantasy 16, on the other hand, is taking the different approach where I think it's tackling more of the story, and then the gameplay is still there because it still kind of has, I'm not going to say the Final Fantasy 15 style gameplay, but more, I think they kind of try to relate it to like Devil May Cry, which it doesn't really feel like Devil May Cry to me, or at least to the point where I'm playing, because I haven't gotten to like the juggle combos or any of the stuff like that, where it's like you have like style points. So it doesn't feel like that to me. But they do have things where you can combo and stuff like that into like your moves and different things you can do. So far, I mean, like you're playing as the main character Clive, and they explain a lot of like how they're able to transform into like a lot of the summons that we all know and love, as Ifrit, Shiva, Rama, stuff like that. How that works. And like I said, I don't want to spoil any of that if you haven't played it. But Ben Starr, who's playing Clive Rossfield, you're pretty much like that's your character that you're gonna be playing with. Like I said, I've only played the first 2 hours, so I'm not sure if you're gonna have like a multi-party type thing. Are you gonna be able to switch off? How that works. I was able to tell you how some of like the boss battles works. Pretty much like you beat the boss, the story continues. Like there's not like really much more to that. You beat your enemies. I really like the transitions of how the cutscene, the gameplay works. Like you'll see something, cutscene fight. Okay, cool. But this is more like you do a fight, you get rewarded. The movie keeps playing, so you're pretty much like playing like a constant movie at this point. Versus like stop talk. You still have like moments where you can walk around, you can talk to people, but not as heavy, I would say, as like previous entries where you can just talk to like ridiculous NPCs. And again, this might just been the demo, but like I said, so far so good. I mean, I'm really liking the world that we're in. I'm liking some of the characters. This is the first Final Fantasy game to get a mature rating, so there's a lot of beheading, killing, stabbing, blood all over the place. I mean, I feel like we've gotten this before. Maybe we haven't, but they really pushed that M rating in this game. I mean, even the fights, they use some of the language. I mean, you drop the F bombs every 5 minutes, but the story's dark, probably darker than what I expected. They start you off like like I said, I played the first 2 hours. They start you off. They like, yeah, this is what the tone of this game is going to be, and I'm like, and I'm ready. June 23rd, PlayStation 5 will be on. PlayStation 5 exclusive, and then my PlayStation will be on and ready for Final Fantasy 16. Like I feel like I've been waiting for this for so long. I mean, I feel like they announced this probably 3 years ago. Like I want to say we got it either before. I want to say we got it before the PlayStation 5 got announced, but demo pretty much like gives you a good interpretation of like what you're going to get. I don't feel like they give you a fully fleshed out version of what the game could be. I'm not sure if there's like any open world, more advanced technique to the combat, because what I was able to do was more, I don't want to say hack and slash or like a Dynasty Warriors type thing, but I didn't really have a lot of options in terms of combo and the demo. But I'm hoping as we get more into it that we get a little bit more of what that could be. But like I said, I mean, the game comes out next week. Been waiting long enough. I got enough games on my plate. I mean, Street Fighter and everything has just come out, but you can download the demo. Square Enix, unfortunately, that's the $350 collector's edition is back on the market. So if you're looking to get that's there. So far, though, the English cast has been so far pretty impressive. Like the voice acting for this is good. The music is phenomenal. The fight music is phenomenal. Every time I got to a battle, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna pause this real quick because I just want to hear the fights. I just want to hear the fight music. They do a really, really good job. Beautiful cutscenes. Like I said, I don't know if it's the demo's going to show you, but beautiful cutscenes. The transition from cutscene to gameplay is flawless. But like I said, I just really had enjoy a good time. I play Final Fantasy XIV. I've pretty much played them all except probably like the earlier classics. So from 7 on up, I pretty much played everything. So what was that Theater Rhythm that just came out with all the music? So I can't wait till I get a DLC for this and get to play that game. But like I said, I mean, the game's coming out 23rd. I do recommend getting it. $70, $80, depending on which edition you get. You get the deluxe, like $100. The $350 version is going to be on Square Enix website, so you got to get them from that exclusively. But if you want to, if you just want to wait to check out the demo, you get a good feel of what the game's going to be. I recommend it. I thought it was fun. I do want to see where this story goes and how much more advanced the gameplay gets, and potential other party members, stuff like that. I'm curious, and how like the transformations and stuff will work outside of I guess the cutscenes and stuff like that. But I can't wait. June 23rd. Check it out. Final Fantasy 16. Demos on the PlayStation Store right now. It is an exclusive, so Xbox, I'm sorry. PC, I don't know when you're getting it, but PlayStation, I guess. Check it out, and I'll see you next time for the review. Let me know what you guys think about the demo in the comments, and I'll see you next time.